Welcome. Thank you for joining us for today's Forever Fit class. I'm Cassie, and this is your workout to help you live better longer. Today's class is going to be all about circles. So let's just start by lifting and circling your shoulders nice and gently. And then we're also going to be talking about brain health. So I gave a talk at a recent wellness expo over the weekend, and I discussed how gentle movement improves your brain in so many ways. All right. Good. We're starting with the arms, and you don't have to stretch them to the max yet. We will be easing in to the stretches, but just let's start with gentle movement that is relaxed without force, okay? And we started with the arms, and we're adding a little bit more through the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Not forgetting about your breathing. Turn your neck. We're also not forgetting about holding in your abdominals. This is a great way to stretch. It's a great way to strengthen. Reach across. Great way to strengthen your core is by holding for lengthy periods of time your abdominals in and a little bit down, and around and up, over, down and around and up. Other side, lift, down and up. Good, lift, down and up. Good. And we'll do them from this direction and open, down, and open. By strengthening those deep abdominal muscles, you're assisting your core and your low back muscles to do their job. So if you suffer from low back pain, it's quite possible you have some deep core muscles, abdominal core muscles that just aren't doing their job. You know, we go around very relaxed, way too much, or just unaware of what we're doing, and sometimes what we're doing is hurting ourselves. So, all right, up. Let's do the other side. And just simply being more aware and holding your abdominal muscles in, you can heal some of those nagging issues you have, or possibly. All right, good. Let's circle. Lift and circle. Nice hip move. Let's go back to the neck. Oops. So lift the chin, and then let's just go straight down. Again, pinch your shoulder blades together while we do this. Inhale, exhale. Good. And then we'll turn and we'll arch up and down. Simple circles are very healing to your joints. If you go through the whole body each morning with some circles, it's a great wake up and go. All right, and then we'll drop gently down to the floor and over, and the other way. Did you release your abdominals? I know I did. Let's pull them back in. Inhale deep and then exhale. All right, and let's continue all the way up. Slowly. Don't want you to get dizzy. And around the floor. And then we'll switch directions. Big inhale. Exhale. Pinch those shoulder blades. And up. Good. Left shoulder circle. Good. Stomach's tight. Let's pull that elbow back further than you thought. And we'll press it down. Shoulder forward. Try to ignore your hand and elbow and get your brain only in your shoulder. Down. Go as slow as you need to so that you can move your shoulder as far as you can throughout its range of motion. Into the back and press it down. I'm going to turn sideways, so follow me as you go forward. Lift the shoulder. The rest of your arm is just hanging there. Stomach's in. Try to relax the neck. That's a lot, isn't it? Press the shoulder down as if you're reaching. Inhale. Stomach in. Head relaxed. Real good. Let's do the other side. You can just stay facing. I just turn so you can see what I'm doing with my shoulder. And down. Match your breathing. Pull in your stomach so you take small inhales, but long exhales. Try to relax the neck, not to push it in any direction. Try to relax it right up over the top of your spine. Inhale. These reminders are for me as much as for you. Good. And let's exhale. One shoulder's back, one shoulder's forward. Extend, reach back. Good, and let's switch. So your arms will drop, and then the other arm will lift. Well, both arms will lift. We just switch directions. Reach forward, stretch it back. Two arms up, and we'll switch arms. One forward, one back. And then down. Let's continue in a nice circle. And then up. Don't forget your spine. We're twisting the spine. Press the shoulders down. Extend, reach in two different directions. Try not to put force through your neck. And relax, and let's just hang forward. Exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale. And then stretch your feet about a little wider than shoulder width, and then we'll shift left and right. Inhale, exhale. Coming up a little higher as we start to move in a big circle around your body and around. Good. And around. So your hips have to be back so that you can move your hands forward. Having a little bend in the knee is okay. Make sure you're bending your knees actually, because your hips are back, the bend is in the back. It's not actually this. And that takes a little practice, and I describe it a little bit in more detail in the movement tutorials. Good. And let's lift and do a few rainbows. Over and up and over. Up. Real good. And come up and we'll do a few hip circles. Nice. As you do these, take your time, especially, I think men typically need to take a little bit more time to find their range of motion in the hips. So forward to your right, if you're mirroring me, have straight knees and just let your, exhale, just let your weight. We're not turning through the shoulders aren't where we're focusing right now, just trying to stretch through here. Right around the back and over to your left. This will improve. Once again, it's consistency and practice. When you find a tight spot, practice it more at home. Well, those of you watching on the website are probably at home, but practice it more on your own between classes. All right. Arms up, and let's just do an upper waist rotation for the upper spine. Focus on just the upper spine, like from right about here. Keep your arms by your ears. And we're not moving at the waist. Your spine is very, very mobile. It was designed anyways to be very, very mobile. If along the way you've lost range of motion just from lack of trying to use the range of motion, don't despair, you can get it back. Aging well, it's possible. And I believe it so much, and I want you to experience it too. That's why I put so much effort into these classes and try to educate you along the way. Let's go down to the floor now. So let's try a nice strategy for getting down to the floor. Okay? Slowly, slowly, slowly. Make sure your weight is distributed in both your feet and try not to fall hard on your knee. If you know that's going to happen, have something under there. Very good. All right, so from here, okay, you've got one leg forward. If you're mirroring me, this will be your left leg. I see this a little bit, and I'd like the ankle under the knee. A little bit more forward, Linda. Yeah, a little bit more. All right, good. Hips back. Let your hands come down to the floor inside your leg. Good. So if now that you're here, you're like this, try to shift back or keep scooting forward with your feet. You probably need your feet scooted further than you think for some of you, because when we start to shift around, I'd like that heel to stay down. Once again, have something soft under your knee if you need it. Exhale, let your weight fall, and then roll up. Good, arms up. Inhale, exhale. This is a great stretch. Roll it down and up. Big arms. We're just going nice and smoothly. Head down, and then hold it here with hands to the back. Point your fingers towards your heel. Before you lean back, squeeze your bottom. That'll support your spine. Pinch that pencil between your shoulder blades. And lift the heart towards the ceiling, as they say in yoga. And feel the opening of that right hip. All right, come out of that. That was big, huh? Inhale, exhale, and stretch. All right, let's switch knees. Good. So start with your foot further than you think, okay? And then we'll do some circles again on this side. Inhale, exhale, rolling up. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Enjoy it. If it feels particularly good for you, don't be rushed by me. Okay, you don't have to keep up. This is for you to feel better, find healing. Let's keep that right hand by your inside of your instep of your right foot. Okay, and that left arm, let's extend that up towards the ceiling. And if you're really struggling with this one for any reason at all, come up and get your elbow or your forearm on your knee or somewhere that supports you. Okay. Modify, okay? Make it feel good, and then one day you'll be doing a deeper one. All right, and down. Let's keep that left hand down and extend the right. Maybe you'll find this side easier. And then let gravity pull that arm any direction. And down. All right, 2 hands are on the floor and 2 knees. All right, let's sit back towards your heels, if you can, or any distance you can do, okay? Maybe your hips are still fairly high, that's all right. Reach away, okay? Think about opening your armpits. That's the main thing right now. and arching your spine top to bottom. Inhale, exhale, walk those fingers away if you find more room. And come up. All right, let's do some hip circles where you rotate the hips around the center point of your knees. Very good, and arch your spine. As you do this, squeeze your bottom and tuck your chin. Get your wrists right under your shoulders and actively push against the floor. That will deepen the stretch in your upper back and actually all down your sides. Now let's do the opposite. Actively press the hands. Get the neck lengthened from the shoulders, and then try to sink in with your hips, lifting your tailbone as if somebody's stepping on the small of your back. Don't forget to pull the belly in. Lots going on. Now let's bring the spine to neutral, and we'll do a vacuum. Okay, so once again, you're trying to pull all of your internal organs up under your ribs, pulling the belly button up into your spine. Little sips of air to inhale, long exhales. Continue to pull it up. And just keep reminding yourself, because you will just instantly start to forget and loosen. So pull up, pull up. Keep it going. Doesn't seem like there's a lot going on, but it's very, very effective. And we're not arching the spine in one way or the other. We're just holding. All right. So you don't have to release your belly, but let's move on to another move. Let's draw one leg forward and reach the other leg back. And this will look different on everybody. I know this is a big stretch. Good. And we're stretching your feet, your toes, your hip flexor. Let's switch sides. Inhale. Exhale. Reach back with one leg. I mean, just by sitting on this forward foot, that's a big stretch. So take care if you get a Charlie horse, just experiment with how much pressure you can put down through that foot. There you go. Now let's try to push your hands, your fingertips into the floor. And there you go. And open. So that takes a lot of unusual strength, doesn't it? And you guys are doing it. All right. Maybe you need to bring your knees a little bit more forward. Find the tops of your feet. You guys seem like you want to do it, and I know you can. Let's talk through it a little slower. Walk your fingers back next to your knee. There you go. Maybe one hand on your leg and upright. Squeeze your bottom, which is opening your hips. Ding, ding, ding. You guys are great. You guys try. That's fabulous. All right, let's draw the other leg forward and the other leg back. But if you're new to this website and that was like over the top hard, don't worry about it, because my class has been doing this class for a while. So look forward to the time when you can be stronger and try it in the future. Okay, I've switched legs. And let's get the top of your feet. Think about pushing your feet and your shins into the floor. I know it's a balance thing too. You guys are awesome. All right, and back down. Let's swing around and sit on your bottom. Good. So this would be where many, many people need to sit on a block at least this thick. The way you know if you need a block is when you sit on the floor and you're horribly uncomfortable. That's clue one. And you're sitting more on the back of your butt instead of the back of your legs. Okay? So I'm more on the very back of my legs. My butt is, back there. That just didn't come out right. Right? So I'm a little more flexible than most. I can sit on the floor. Go ahead and bend the knees a little bit. I mean, I can sit on the floor without a block, but there are times I do use a block and it feels wonderful. And it's very helpful. So make use of the blocks. We're just doing little pulls forward. Little twist. Good. That's also why I like the Gentle Fit class, because some of us have very, very tight hamstrings, and being up as high as a chair allows most people to get in the best position to stretch the hamstrings. All right. Relax your legs any way that feels comfortable for you, and let's just do some circles. And if at any point you're getting a nice pain, knee, back, anywhere, just stop and breathe. And if you want to keep exercising, just remember that spot and always stop shy of it. We don't want to create memories of pain. Good. Good. Nice bent knee and waist circles is a good way to just ease on in to more stretching of your lower half on the floor. Let's keep one hand down and reach up over with the other. And then let's go around the compass, forward and east and west, or right and left, whatever we want to call it. Over, forward, down. Let's do forward, over, back down. One more, forward, over, back down. Let's just sweep around and over the head, other side. Sweep around, over the head. Change position with your legs. Nothing formal, kind of a way a child would be on the floor. They don't do any formal stretching, they just move. Okay, so now let's put a hand down and we'll start to roll over and back all the way over. Good. So just roll over to a hip, hands behind you, keep going, up to the knees. Okay. Let's do it again. Back onto your bottom, hands behind you, keep rolling over to the knees. You feel like you're a toddler, but you know it's kind of where it begins, and you'll be way more better equipped to play with your grandchildren. Don't be afraid of the floor. Life is happening below your knees. Let's not give that, right? Let's not give that part of our life up. So come back again often, and I'll see you next time in class. Thank you, guys.